So we got the Easter program, we got golden tickets, but what's coming next in Madden 23? Well, let's talk about it. Now, Salsa family, and welcome back to another Madden 23 video. Hope you watching this are having a wonderful start to your day, and without further ado, let's get started and talk about 4 programs that are on the horizon in this game. Now, program number 1, and this is something that we actually have confirmed on the content schedule for this week, is the Mission MUT program. As you guys can see on the screen, this program should be coming out on Thursday, and also what I'm going to do is showcase a leaked animation for what this looks like, so you guys can kind of get a taste for what might be inside this promo. Now, what do I think is coming out in the Mission MUT program? Well, that's kind of hard to say. I'm expecting this to probably be a little bit of a one-off program in the sense that there's not going to be multiple releases. I think this will probably just be one release. And this promo could really range from being amazing, like the Ring of Honor promo, to something less cool, like maybe Wildcard Wednesday or something that doesn't give us that many good cards. But overall, based on the wording of this program, I would firstly expect that it's probably going to be current day players. So I don't think we're going to be getting a bunch of legends like we got in Ring of Honor. I would expect that players that are dominating in the NFL are probably going to be getting cards. And I would kind of hope that EA Sports uses this program as a way to give upgrades to cards that are in need, because there's a lot of players in the NFL that had a really good season and don't have a super dope card so far in Madden 23. So we'll see what EA Sports does with this, but this promo is 100% confirmed. It's coming this week. And again, I'm expecting it to probably be like a one-off card release. Don't think this is going to be happening every single week, but let's move on to what's probably going to be coming out the week after this one. And that's going to be the NFL draft program, fellas. With the NFL draft happening at the end of this month, I would expect EA Sports will probably release that program, I would say next week. That feels like a good time to release it. It's about a week before the draft happens. There probably will be 2 releases. The first release, if it was like last year, is going to be cards that were notable in past drafts. So it would be kind of cool if EA Sports releases like a really good player from round 1 of a certain year, a really good player that was picked in like round 2 of a certain year, and so on and so forth, because there's some really good players currently playing in the NFL who were picked in different rounds, and it would be a cool way for EA Sports to kind of highlight those cards. Then once we get release number 1, there will probably also be a release number 2 for the NFL draft program, and that'll be with players that have been drafted. So once the draft actually happens, cards like Will Anderson, Bryce Young, all those players that are getting drafted are going to start to get cards in this game, and will range from, I believe, 99s all the way to like 95s. And again, expect 2 card releases for the NFL draft program. It should be bigger than the Mission MUT promo, but we'll see. Now, there are 3 other programs that EA Sports has some leaked animations for, or actually MUT Leaks has some leaked animations for. Let's talk about them. Oh yeah, and by the way, when I get to 5,000 followers on Instagram, I'm going to DM one of you guys a $10 gift card. So if you want $10 for free, simply follow my Instagram. It is at BenPort. I will leave the link to that down below in the description. I'm assuming we can probably get there after today's video. So if you want 10 bucks for free, click 2 buttons and there's a pretty solid chance you can get it. Now, moving right along, let's talk about the MUT Machines program. This is a leaked animation for what that promo could look like. In terms of what the MUT Machines program is, it's pretty tough to say because honestly, there's nothing in the wording that really gives me a hint. I would expect this is probably going to be cards that maybe were dominant in past Maddens. MUT Machines, that makes it sound like players that were good in past MUTs, or maybe are good in this year's MUT. So maybe someone like Donald Parham gets an upgrade. Maybe Eric Dickerson gets an upgrade because of what he did in past years. It would be cool if EA Sports like kind of highlights some of the most dominant players from back in the day. Maybe like Dree Archer gets a card for his time back in like Madden 17 or whatever that is. So yeah, just off the wording of that promo, that's kind of what I'm thinking right there. Now, other programs are the Backyard Ballers promo. This is something I believe we got 2 years ago. I don't think they did it last year, and that was a lot of out of position players. So we'll see what EA Sports does with that. Here's a leaked animation for what that could look like. Again, shout out to MUT Leaks for all these leaks over on Twitter. But yeah, Backyard Ballers program could be cool. Again, I would expect they're going to be releasing these over the following months. We know Mission MUT is this week. We know NFL Draft is probably the week after. And then in terms of the order for these other programs I'm talking about, I'm not fully sure, but I would hope we get all of them. Want to open up packs with better odds than EA Sports gives you? Well, check out mudpacks.com to open up packs, win coins, and withdraw them directly to your account. And of course, use code SWIFT as you're checking out the site for 15% off. And then finally, the other leaked animation that I want to show you is the 80s hip hop program. This would kind of, again, insinuate that we're probably going to be getting some older cards. So players that are already retired and maybe were dominating the NFL in the 80s. That'd be a kind of cool way to highlight some of those players. And that's kind of what I'm expecting based on the titling. So the 5 programs that I'm expecting soon are the Mission MUT program. That's this week. We got the NFL draft promo. That's the week after that. Then there's MUT Machines, Backyard Ballers, 80s hip hop. And again, we'll see if EA Sports actually ends up releasing all these, because sometimes these animations get leaked and then EA Sports won't even put the program in the game. So hopefully they end up putting all these promos in Madden. We'll see though, because honestly, sometimes they're a little bit spotty, especially when it comes to later in the year. Sometimes they just won't release stuff. Okay, so those are the upcoming programs. Let's talk about some of the confirmed golden tickets in this game. I've talked about 3 of them so far on the channel. I'm assuming you guys already know these 3. There's J-Ron Curse, who I'll pop up a photo of right here, a safety on the Cowboys. There's William Perry at quarterback, and there's Julius Peppers at free safety. But there are 2 other golden tickets that are confirmed, and one other one that I believe is pretty much confirmed as well. The first one is Lamar Jackson over at quarterback. Of course, he's at quarterback. I don't know why I had to specify that, but Lamar Jackson at QB, I believe, will be getting a golden ticket in this game. So that's kind of cool right there. Could be one of the better quarterbacks in this game. I know people really liked his 98 overall card. I thought that card was decent. I used it for a little bit of time, but didn't necessarily love it. Then otherwise, Zerk revealed this one today, but Hassan Haskins is also getting a golden ticket, a player I had never heard of. I believe he's a running back on the Commanders, and the guy that is making that card is a big fan of Hassan Haskins. So we decided, you know what, I'm gonna make an Hassan Haskins player. Did we get a good pull right here? Okay, 93 Byron Murphy. That's pretty good out of the small egg. Like I was saying though, Hassan Haskins, I believe, will be getting a golden ticket in this game. Again, people could switch their mind and be like, you know what, Hassan Haskins, I don't want to make him anymore. Maybe I'm going to make like Terry McLaurin. That of course could happen until the forms are all submitted and all that good stuff. But Hassan Haskins, I believe, will be getting a GT. And the final one that's also looking very likely, isn't 100% confirmed though, is Isaiah Pacheco, fellas. So Isaiah Pacheco, I believe, will be getting a golden ticket in this game as well, fellas. So a couple interesting selections at the running back spot. Hassan Haskins, Isaiah Pacheco. The fact that these cards don't get any like built-in X factors kind of makes the running backs a little bit less valuable. Like honestly, the Flash Cordero Patterson is now, in my opinion, the best running back in this game. I think he's better than Quadfather after using him a little bit recently, and I don't even see that changing with golden tickets, which is kind of too bad because I kind of wish that golden tickets were like the best running backs in this game. As we pull a 91 Tom Brady, pretty solid pull right there. But like I was saying, those are some of the programs coming soon. Those are the golden tickets that are releasing soon in Madden 23, and let's try and open up 1 or 2 packs at the end of the video because I've been hearing that the Pro Star Fantasies, they're kind of humming. And as we do so, again, just want to quickly say I appreciate you guys a ton for the love on the channel. I'm planning to hopefully do some really cool stuff this month with a couple other Madden YouTubers, so stay on the lookout for that. Could be a pretty crazy collab happening towards the end of this month or actually early May. Let's open up a Pro Star Fantasy right here, fellas. We spent about 60k on this right here, and if we could make back more than 60, that would be absolutely awesome. Round number 1 is not very good though. Oh my goodness, it's not very good. This is probably like an 87 overall player, I would suspect. 85 Geno Smith, it's not even an 87. Round number 2, can we clutch up? 93 Robert Hunt. Okay, that's pretty solid. I don't even know if that's enough to make back all of our coins. We'll have to check that in a second. But 60k, I don't think we're going to be making that back. Or actually, this Robert Hunt probably is going to pay for the majority of that. Yeah, 62k right here for Robert Hunt. So we make our coins back. Let's try one more. And we're going to absolutely fly through this one. Round number 1, I'm flying. Round number 2, I'm soaring. I don't know why I'm just saying different ways of flying, but round number 1, let's fly through it. DeMar Hamlin, Ronnie Lott. Okay, that's not too bad. 86 is an 89. Round number 2, though, maybe a 93. It's an 88 J.K. Scott, and we ended off with a 92 plus. Please be higher than a 92. It's a 92 Kirby Joseph. That could have been really good. Whenever you see the Ghost of Mud animation, you know you're getting a good card. I would expect we probably make coins on this one as well. Kirby Joseph selling for 60, meaning we make profit again. This pack's not terrible. If you guys have enjoyed today's video, be sure to leave a like, hit that sub button, and check out this video you guys see on the screen right here, where I go over all the free player methods in Madden 23, and I'm out. Peace.